Mexico have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. That has been knocked clear. And it's Caicedo. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cuts out the pass. Caicedo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Delivers the ball. Oh, and he shoots! Goal! Ecuador!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Ecuador make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Estupinian looks to the other side. Oh, sweet feet. Gretzo. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Mendes. And he's got his cross in. Driving forward. Roll! And yes, it's there!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another. Alvarez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Grezzo. Lovely feet. Mendes. Grezzo. Delivered in. Shot a goal! He wasn't that far away.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Sanchez. Sanchez. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
That's very neat. It's run loose here. Grezzo. Grezzo. Caicedo. Grezzo. Very nicely done. Spread out to the left.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Sanchez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ecuador, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Oh, such a clever touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He is just caressing the ball. And he's there to get it away. Have it back and can go again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Valencia. Proves too strong.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Wins the duel this time. He can get that clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Tacho. Tacho, gently done. That's the throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Valencia. And the counter is on. Estupinian, and he goes cross-field. Mendes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Moved on forwards. Pacho. Over to the left. Estupinian. Played towards the other side. Some good work on the right flank here. Hit into the middle. He's had a shot! Goal! Ecuador! And they get themselves in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now that's well seen too. Can he latch on to this? Mexico have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Estupinian. Pacho. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Real chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Valencia simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking here to chip it through. Alvarez. And it's played forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through. Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Incapuyi. Caicedo. Estupinian. Estupinian chooses to go cross-field. Guezzo. Oh, that's nice. And it's made its way to him. And that was very necessary. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter.
Roll! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away. Now it's Valencia. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Caicedo. That's tidy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Caicedo. Mendes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Firmly met. And claimed it back swiftly. Alvarez. Now it's Jimenez. And the finish! It's in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Caicedo, aim forwards. Estupinian, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Spread out to the left. And here's Valencia. Valencia, backward it goes. He's in a good... and the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Valencia certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Sanchez. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Caicedo. And here's Valencia. Plays it out wide. It is a corner. That's not going far. Great chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's well positioned here. There's the shot! Chance again. No.
Ecuador really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Moved on forwards. Fired deep towards the back post. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that has been cleared. And here's Raul. Out to the right. Mexico given another corner. And it's Alvarez. And here's Raul. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pacho. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Retzo. Ecuador have reclaimed it. Over to the left. Clears it away. Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. Chance for a shot! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Mexico really could have done without this. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Ecuador take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Sanchez. Nicely shaped. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Ecuador, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Retzel. Tacho forwards and with intent. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's really well manoeuvred. Mexico, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Has a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for a decent ball in.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's on a charge. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. And it's played forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries a deft little ball. Alvarez. Half-time getting close now. Nice control. Now here's the delivery. Oh, it's come loose. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's played into... Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Grezzo. Incapuyi. Grezzo. Aim forwards. And it's Raul. Jimenez played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Spread out to the left. Alvarez. Played back in. Knocks it out wide. Alvarez. Oh, what a ball! That's good play. Cross goes in there. He's cut it out. Caicedo getting this one clear. Sanchez, gently done. Hoisted in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Alvarez. There are a few waiting for it. Across it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Tries to get it clear. Deep cross. No, he's overshot the green. Caicedo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Valencia. Valencia played with finesse. That's going to go a long way. Alvarez. Incapuyi. And the half-time whistle goes. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a good run down the right. There will be a throw-in. Sanchez. Alvarez. Alvarez has created one goal already. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Oh, they could break here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that was asking just too much of him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Alvarez. Played in deep. Estupinian can get it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and he cuts out the supply. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sanchez. And that's been repelled. Aim forwards. He has found a way through. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Chance to shoot! Retzel. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And back to the keeper they go. Caicedo. Decent progress down the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Sanchez. Alvarez. And it's Raul. Jimenez. Oh, good spread. Sanchez looking to run onto it. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
He whips it across. Here comes another cross. has taken decisive action. Pacho. Incapuyi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Estupinian. Played into the middle. And out it comes again. Caicedo. And here's Valencia.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Valencia. Valencia played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. And here's Valencia. Over to the left. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Jimenez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Alvarez played out towards the right wing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mendes. Retzel. That's really well manoeuvred. Could be danger here. Valencia played out to the left flank. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spread out to the left. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Alvarez. And that's in. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Alvarez. Played out to the right. Sanchez. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Played into the middle.
Ecuador might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sanchez. Raul. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Driving on, a real charge here. He is through here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's nice. Alvarez, and that is a little undercooked. Alvarez, that has been cut short. Sanchez. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. By a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Clears it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Jimenez. And it's Valencia. Out to the right. That's a good run he's making there. Some good work on the right flank here. So who's he picking out? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that has been clubbed away. Capier. And here's Valencia. That's a little off target. Mexico have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he latch on to this? Looking for a decent ball in. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Gets it away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's a great ball here. Nice control. Played out wide. There's the header! They've scored! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Capier, aim forwards. Keeps on running. He's got away. That looks a good cross. Alvarez. Sanchez. Sanchez, gently done. Now it's Valencia. Estupinian. And he goes cross-field. Guezzo. Oh, nice touch. This looks promising. Alvarez. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To the left. There's the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, can he get onto this? Tacho tries to clear, and that's been won straight back. Now here's the delivery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sanchez. A heavy challenge.
Mexico really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hit into the middle. Clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Mexico really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Clipped into space. Valencia. Now it's Valencia. Time to deliver. Stupinian. Oh, it's played into the area.
Ecuador clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mexico getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And that's a throw. Tacho spread out to the left. Caicedo. Valencia.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mendes. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Great reaction. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Serves up across.
Ecuador surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Sanchez. Mexico are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. In it comes. It's a mighty effort! Sanchez. Sanchez. Oh, that's neat. Alvarez. Sanchez. He's got options in the box if he gets his header. Oh, smashing header! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Calmly anticipates.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Just 5 minutes left. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Caicedo. And it's Valencia. Mendes. Caicedo. Mendes. Out towards the flank. Gets into some space. A decent chance! Oh, it's come loose. Mendes. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Valencia. Purring. Can he finish?
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Sanchez.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, nicely intercepted. Pacho. Grezzo. Pacho. Pacho played out to the left flank. And here's Raul. He's having a shot! He'll try to keep this alive.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sanchez. Alvarez. Played out to the right. Sanchez. Alvarez. And here's Raul. Raul! Oh, another save. And it's Alvarez. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Ball driven towards the far post. Mexico with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mendes. Caicedo. Lofted upfield. Short changes him with that pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Thinks one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's crossed into the middle. Only partially clear. And that is that. Mexico perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed